Hi everyone, the Mighty Cleric here. Today I'm playing Diablo 3 and I'm starting all over with a male barbarian, and this is the first thing you see after the intro scene. Now, I've finished Diablo, if you can say finish, a few times. Few of my characters have actually completed Diablo, but I've never completed it with a barbarian. So what I'm gonna try to do is, and that is only if a lot of people or anyone would like to see every act playthrough. Um, I will do acts in little parts. I will do act 1, part 1 until the first mission is finished or the first quest is finished, and so forth. And if nobody's interested, then obviously I won't continue doing this. So if you like and subscribe, and if you leave comments or requests, I will I will try to accommodate anything that you see there. I know there's a lot of videos about Diablo 3. This is played on PlayStation 3. This is without the new character, the new expansion. So this is the basic one. This is the one that everybody played last year. And I've also played this on a PC, and it's much better on a PlayStation. I know they've changed the PC version, so I haven't played the PC version after they've changed the loot system on that. But just because I got it on PlayStation 3, and it's so much easier with the controller, and it's amazing how how they implemented the controller into the game. So this is a new Tristram. Graphics looks awesome, and I've already, like I said, I've already played through. Now I've also got the prepaid edition where every single character you start with got uh, a helmet, and they've got some shoulder pads, which looks a lot like Journey. I don't know if you've seen that. There's a lot of Easter eggs and references to other games in Diablo, and like in Dark Souls 2, where you can actually see it, and also in Borderlands 2, where you can actually see parts of other games where they just hint at it. So what I'm doing here with this character is I'm gonna take out all the previous characters because it's just filling up my stash unnecessary. I've already upgraded my stash to the maximum, so I'm not gonna get more space unless they increase the stash size with the new update. So I haven't checked out the new update. I haven't bought it. I think once I buy my PlayStation 4 or get my PlayStation 4, I'll probably buy a new Diablo 3 with the expansion included. So then I will make a video of that one. So I'm playing the Barbarian, and I'm not really good at tanking games, so I normally play from a distance. Although my favorite character is a monk, which I've completed the game about 5 or 6 times already. So this is just the first part of the game. What I'm gonna do later on, if permitted or if you like it, I will play the intro and I will go through the menu system more in detail. This is just the first part of the game for those who haven't seen it, which I can't believe. I don't think there's many people who haven't played a Diablo game before. Now I know there's a lot of things out there that people say, but Diablo 2 is still the best out there. I've played every single Diablo game ever, and I've played all of the expansions. And Diablo 2 is by far one of the best games I've ever played. Um, but it became much better with the DLC Lord of Destruction. So, like many other games, if the game comes out and it's not great at the beginning, DLC sometimes improves stuff like that. So, and I love this game for the console. I loved it on the PC for the auction house. So I'm not gonna say enter that debate which one is the better, Diablo 2, Diablo 3. I've still got Diablo 2. I play it sometimes. It's just Diablo 3 just looks and feels so gelled. And apparently, what I've heard is that on a PlayStation 4, it actually looks amazing, and the new character plays well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk only to the people that give missions and which is mission related. You can actually talk to a lot of people in a village. You can talk to the normal villagers, and they've got their own stories to tell, and you actually get rewarded for that by receiving banner. You can make your own banner, and you can change it, you can customize it so it looks like the way you want it to look like. I'm gonna later video I'm gonna get more into that. So there was a reward, or there were rewards for actually speaking to everybody and getting every single conversation piece, because you might miss some, because if you've skipped a scene and you didn't talk to everybody that was important enough, then you would have missed some conversation and you wouldn't get the full benefits or the full rewards. But in this playthrough, because I've already got mostly everything that I want, I'm just going to talk to the people basically that I need to get quests from. And what I normally do is, because I've played the game so many times over and over and over, I just skip through the conversation, because the story that isn't that great, or isn't that it's not changing. Let me say that it's not changing. So it's exactly the same story with exactly the same character. The only thing that's different is your voiceover is different. But apart from that, the story doesn't change. There isn't choice options where you actually, where it makes a difference what you say. You just tap, 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 tap through it and just go hack and slash. Which, some people would say, but hack and slash doesn't need a story. But I mean, for longevity and replayability, having a good story and having different options. For instance, like in a Dragon Age or a Mass Effect, where your actions and your decisions and the choices you make actually, um, makes the game different, makes the endings different, makes the way that characters perceive you different. So I'm not gonna nitpick Diablo 3. It's a great game as it is. I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it? You would say sometimes. Um, but there are a few things that, if I could nitpick, I would say that I know they've got this thing about maps, that every single time you get into a map, or dungeons, it's different. The layout is different. It's not looking the same. But a lot of part of this game is just exactly the same, and there's no new surprises. Maybe here and there a door will be open, but if you go down that door, or down the well, or into the basement, it's just a small room. It's not like you want to play the game over and over and over again, because there's actually a dungeon in there. Later on you get to, I don't want to spoil anything, but later on you get to a place where you can actually, there's guardhouses, and you can go in there, and it, it's, you want to 100% complete the maps, because you don't want to miss out on loot. Although in the beginning there isn't any loot basically. It's just the pickups that you pick up to, because your character comes out naked, if you would say. So for instance, this is a cellar that is one cellar that is not in every single time you play this map. It will be closed in other place, or in other times that you enter this map, or when you quit the game and you start again, it might be that this door is closed. But I mean, it's just a room or two rooms, and that's it. It looks amazing, but you can roll through some tables and some barrels. I can't remember if I've ever found anything in a barrel. I might have, I can't remember. Um, but this is a bit disappointing that it's just one room. It's almost like, if it wasn't for that you actually loot whoring and you want to go through every single place, just maybe you get something. So this coach that's on fire here will always be there. Um, I know, for instance, Diablo 2's maps, not again going back to Diablo 2 or comparing anything, but I know that Diablo 2's maps, um, it changed a bit more, if I can remember correctly. I haven't played it in a very long time. But, you know, I said I'm not going to nitpick, so I'm not going to nitpick. So, if you are interested in seeing the acts and you want me to continue with this, I mean, I'm not going to do it if nobody likes it. If there's one person that likes it, I will continue and I will play through the game. It gives me a chance just to play through it again, because, you know, whenever I get to PlayStation 4 and I want to buy, and I've got money and I want to buy the Diablo with the expansion, then at least I say, oh, I can transfer my character. I don't know if you can do that. So please leave a comment. If you've got any requests, please let me know. And I'm going to continue if people like it.
Not enough fury. Task done. These unholy creatures can rest now. What happened to this treasure? Are the fiends hoarding it? Old Tristram. Diablo himself once walked this place. More fury.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, and now he's dead.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him. I grow in power.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
And it is written, a fire will carve a furrow in the sky, and this shall...
Well, that's it for today, folks. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.